starting off on Town and City here. Counter pick is great for both these characters.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Shorio kills extra early, but also does the up air of Fox. And he has quite a lot of combo starters for that.
Yeah, the lower ceiling helping out both of these characters here, definitely. And so far, percent seeming pretty even. And you can see Specht, he should pretty much try to hold a very big gap of spacing between himself and Ryu. Ryu is a very slow character.
And Fox is a pretty fast one.
Yeah.
So that's what he wants to go for, you know, kind of going in and out of FireX07 when he can combo him, going in, when he can't combo him, go out.
That is right. And also the low air acceleration means that Fire actually only has the focus attack dash cancel in the air to change his momentum. Usually as soon as he jumps, there's just one opportunity for him to change the direction, and it's bound to 16 frames of waiting time. The dash attack with the turbo DI though, taking away Specht's first stock.
Wow, and Fire only staying at 48%. Now let's see what he can get out of that before he loses his first stock, or if he even loses it at all.
Not scared of focus attack, they're just jumping in. Trying to find the conversions here. Fire playing the patient game right now.
And that's exactly what he wants to do. You know, he just can't outspeed Fox. So he just, Fox, you need to come to me. Come to me, man. Come on, I dare you.
I have to say that Specht looks a little bit lost here, honestly. There is a lot of, I said confidence earlier, but could it be also like a little bit maybe of a lack of matchup confidence, not knowing which moves exactly he should be running into and what spacing he should be staying at?
Yeah.
Fire is definitely gathering a lead and running away with it here.
Yeah. And it's already, you know, Fox sitting at 57%. This is already scary for Specht.
This is definitely scary for Specht, yes, and the rage is just gonna increase. I think very... Oh, is that...
Ooh,
yeah, okay.
Beautiful read on the roll there. Specht taking Fire's first stock.
Yeah, so the up smash wasn't true out of the down air. He needed the tech chase, and it's so fortunate he got it. Because of the rage mechanic, Ryu has gotten scarier and scarier for him, and very soon he would have gotten out of the percents where any kill confirm is true, and he would have needed a hard read. Unfortunately for Fire, he got that hard read just in time. And we're looking at a pretty even game right now. Specht taking his time and playing a little bit more of the running game right now. It's what we expected to come out of there.
I don't think it's necessary for Fire to go in there. He could just, you know, feel a little bit comfortable in the shield, just being patient, not as he is in the percent lead. But I also think that's not the kind of play FireX07 wants to do. He's more of the explosive type of player.
Oh god, that's up there sour spotted right there, so close to the blast zone, almost deciding game one for himself. And now let's see actually what happens following out of that. It might spell disaster for Specht, as that was, I think, percentage-wise, one of the good opportunities to get a kill confirm. That up air is not gonna connect anymore, and starting now, he's gonna need a read or a really good hit to get that stock off. Meanwhile, Fire, he needs an up tilt. A weak up tilt is all he needs. That is scary as hell.
And he knows that. Those weak up tilts are coming out just, you know, time at a time. The elbow is being raised.
Speaking of weak up tilt, actually I believe the sour spot of up tilt for Specht will still combo into an up air. The read attempt not right there. Fire giving it the elbow into the dragon punch, deciding game one for himself.
So sad. Specht having the right idea there, going for the up smash, but I think it was off. He made it into the wrong direction. If he was looking towards Fire at the situation, probably Fire would have been dead.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems in that situation is that he was committed to a hard read that he actually didn't need to make. Maybe it was a misinput, but let's just assume that if you're at this level, you're not going to misinput those easy things. That means for me that he tried to read a roll in. A roll in, you can actually punish that with that up smash on reaction. You don't need to charge it for that long. So it's unfortunate that he actually started charging it and he was committed to the animation right there.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
Actually switching to Cpt.Falcon for game number 2.
Something prompted him to do that. Either it is confidence or it is the stage pick. And I think if we're looking at Final Destination, it might actually possibly be the stage pick.
Yes. As Final Destination, it's a pretty good stage for Cpt.Falcon. He has a lot of space there to do his infamous footstool combos. But I don't even think that Fire is too... Yeah, he's not using it too much as far as I know.
Oh, the jab lock into falling up air. Oh, doesn't get a follow-up out of that. But there was a little bit of a jab lock shenanigan right there.
That was beautiful. Unfortunately, yeah, no big combo out of that. Oh, there we go. Dash attack up air.
A looking at a sizable % lead, and in this matchup it is actually not that scary compared to Ryu, where you actually don't want to hit him too much.
Yeah.
Knee not gonna connect there, proper DI by Specht. Fire is gonna he needs to acknowledge that Specht is probably not gonna miss the eye that easily and start going for down throw back air instead.
Or down throw up air, no, going for the safe % instead of trying to go for the knee, which probably would not have even killed there.
Yeah, there's the up air, 2 up airs. Controlling the stage, and now we're playing the ledge game. Ledge trump back air.
Beautiful.
Nice conversion, and Fire is now 1 stock away from getting the upset in his pool. And as we mentioned earlier, this is actually one of the matchups where an upset is likely to happen, as the skill gap is not that big between these 2 players.
So, you see Fire playing a bit of the patient game again, but Specht still sitting on those 0%. It's very much doable for him.
Yeah, pizza's getting colder here for him as he waits for Fox to approach. Weak up tilt into up air there, like on the shield. He read that Fire would drop the shield as soon as Specht landed on the ground with his face turned towards Fire. Fire expected a tomahawk grab right there. And now here's a conversion by Specht. 2 up tilts, turn around.
And there we go.
Adding 70% to Cpt.Falcon just like that.
Wow. Double dash to take up air.
Yeah,
this is exactly what I meant. You know, Fox can do horrible things to Cpt.Falcon, like those up tilt string we saw earlier, and you know, dash, take up air, all things that work perfectly well on Falcon due to his size and his weight. It's just...
yeah, definitely one of the easiest characters to combo in this game. Specht looking for a little bit of a back air, playing the ledge game, not quite getting the pressure. Fire patient in his shield, and that is important against Fox. He has trouble killing you out of shield, and oh, that was so unfortunate. Fire missed. I don't think he missed the tech. I think he meant to go down, slow the stage, but Specht taking that opportunity to even it out, puts the set score at 1-1, and now we're looking at a decider with Fire in the counter pick advantage.
Well, I believe that Fire is going back to Ryu for this one. You know, first game, it was pretty even at the end, but it looked better than his Cpt.Falcon against Fox. It's more like Ryu is not is not so as vulnerable to combos as Cpt.Falcon, and also has, you know, Specht just gotta respect Ryu way more. Due to him sitting about a 60-70%, he's already in kill percent.
That's right. Specifically in the matchup between these 2 players, I would agree that it's better for Fire to go for the Ryu, because it was also very easy to see that Specht was way more comfortable in the CF matchup. He knew exactly where to stand, he knew exactly what follow-ups he could get at which percentages. This is something that we didn't see coming out in the Ryu matchup, and now Fire going home to Suzaku Castle for this decider match.
Trying to get his homecoming advantage there.
Yeah, with the perfect song as well.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my favorite mechanics in Smash 4 is the fact that this actually has the Street Fighter 2 music, and it speeds up when the situation becomes intense stock-wise. Specht with a good conversion, they're almost getting another up air that would have put him at 84%.
Fire already sitting at 69%. Specht.
Magic 69 though. Specht manages to thwart that attempt.
Getting those up tilt to back air. This is not looking too good for Fire right now.
Yeah, but you have to know, it is Ryu we're talking about. Just a little few hits and then they're both in kill percentages.
Yeah, and more percent also mean more rage on Ryu.
That's right.
You always gotta take that into consideration when you're playing Smash 4.
I believe that True Shoryuken with full rage. Oh, I'm about to say that. Specht takes care of the rage, and now the music speeds up.
Yeah. And Specht, pretty great of him being aware that his up air, as it being a multi-hit attack, actually beats the focus attack for Ryu.
Nice awareness with the shine to reflect that. Fire did not expect that. Good follow-ups here by Specht, evening out the percentages with a full stock on his account right now.
Oh, this is looking way better for Specht in game 1.
He has a lot more confidence right now in the right moments.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that he adapted really well to the matchup, better than Fire adapted to Specht himself. It feels like Fire is still playing the same game plan he played in game 1, and it's not working out anymore. You see those air dodges that Specht is waiting for? He's completely in his head right now.
Specht really playing his game. I think it's good from, as you said, he's an up-and-coming player. Maybe in the first game his confidence was not at his fullest at 100%, because, you know, he thought like, well, Fire is a good player. And now he realized, hey, I'm a very good player myself. I can do this, and I'm gonna show you that I can do this.
So much pressure by these empty hops next to Fire's shield, and the Tatsumaki's probably almost gonna take that stock to punish for the short hop there. And you never know if the Tatsumaki that he really want to input that. It's very fishy sometimes in this game. As if that would have been blocked, that would have been the game, right?
Yeah.
Not something I believe you would throw out on intention there. And that's not gonna connect. Good DI by Fire, he DI'd that out.
I got the up tilt again. Fire being in the air. Not giving him the air dodge he wants.
Is the comeback possible? Is he gonna get the up tilt Shoryuken to even this out? How is he gonna get that stock? Specht is a ticking time bomb right now for Fire. No jab block there, only gets a jab follow-up. This is not good for him. Up air? Oh, he waited for the air dodge. Fire jumped. Adapted to the situation finally after the punch 3 times. Specht with the F smash on reaction. Takes that game. Super unfortunate there for FireX07, but Specht showing why he was a first seed in his pool.
That was so beautifully done by Specht. You know, he just in the end waiting for the get up, being patient, doing it good. Actually, 2-stocking FireX07 in the last game.
Yeah.
After the first game, maybe you would be like, yeah, this is looking well for Specht. He's respecting Fire when he plays Ryu, maybe a little bit too much. At this point, that's why he lost game 1, I believe. Then game 2 against Cpt.Falcon, he felt way more comfortable. You could see that in his play.
Yeah, it was visible.
Oh, and actually it looks like